Right, I have two battles against Yondie from Marriland here. He wanted a rematch after the first match, so I gave him the rematch. So yeah, he leads with Azumar, I lead with Lopunny, he goes for Aquajet, I went for Fake Out previously, it's the damage, and I switch away the Flame Orb onto him, taking away his Choice Band as well, which is pretty useful to make him lose the Choice Band and get him the burn. So I go to Crodent now, expecting a switch or an Aquajet. He goes for the Aquajet again, doesn't really do anything Crawdon, and I go for Crunch now, just for damage, and he switches to Espeon for some reason. I'm not really that sure why, as being a Water Dark would mean my most likely attack on an Azumar would be the Dark attack, but never mind. So it goes back to Azumar now, I go for Crunch, and it does quite a lot, almost KOs. He goes for Double Edge now, and it does a bit more than I thought it would, and because of the recoil and the burn, Azumar goes down. So Moltres comes in here. I don't really want to take their slash, so I go to Lantern, and turn takes their slash pretty nicely, and I go for a Discharge next turn, expecting them either to keep Moltres in or switch out to something else that I was hoping Electric would hit, but I goes to Steelix. I was thinking of going for the Surf on Moltres, but I changed my mind at the last minute. But never mind. So I go for Surf now on Steelix. It's 2-hit KO. He goes for the Earthquake. I was quite confident I'll be able to live an Earthquake. I was right about this, but it did a lot more than I thought, as that almost KO'd me there. So yeah, he knows the Surf will definitely KO next turn, so he switches to Earth Ring, who will be able to take a Surf. And he does take it quite well, it only does a bit under half. And he also gets his Toxic Orb activated, activating what I believe to be his Quick Feet. So I go to Steelix now, I take the Facade, it does go for Facade, it doesn't really do that much, so that's quite nice. So yeah, Roar next. I Roar now, expect I would switch to Moltres, and I know there's nothing like Stealth Rock or that, but I just went back to, I just wanted to see what you'd do as well. So I could have went for Earthquake, I went to Moltres, I could have went for Gyro Ball, you go with Steelix. So yeah, just for Fire Punch now, I just go for the Gyro Ball to finish off Earth Ring, or hopefully get that nice damage on a Moltres. As I'm not exactly how much damage Gyro Ball would have done to Moltres, as it is quite fast with the Choice Scarf, but it also resists it, so it's not that good. So I'll go like Flygon now to take the fire move. I was actually more expecting an Overheat or a Flamethrower, but Fire Blast is still a good move. So I'm lucky here that it's a 3-hit KO here, just so I could roost off the damage until he misses. But he doesn't chance it now, he switches up back to his Steelix, and I roost up to full HP now. So that was quite useful. I'll go for the Earthquake now here, as I know I should be able to do a decent amount of Steelix, and it does quite a lot. And then the next match you can actually see that the Earthquake does just over half to Steelix, so it actually does a lot more than I thought it would. So Umbreon comes in now. I'm not too sure how bulky this thing would be, but I just go for the U-turn just to get that damage off on it. It does quite a lot, almost half, and I go to Crodent now. He goes for Yawn. I'm not too bothered about the Yawn, as I'm not really that bothered of Crodon's asleep. Go for the Superpower, his Choice Banded boosted as well, so having that high base power of that and the super effectiveness of it, it's going to take the Umbreon down, which is pretty nice. And Crodon falls asleep now. So he goes to Moltres now, his last thing left. For some reason I go to Lopunny here, I'm not particularly sure why, but yeah, I go to Lopunny. So air slashes, almost KOs, I go for Fake Out. Now I go back to Mesprit. I think the main reason I just went to Mesprit is I hadn't shown it yet, I was the last member of my team to show. So just like to show him off. So air slash miss, then he got a flinch, which was kind of fair for missing really. I go for a Thunder Wave now, just so I could outspeed it with anything on my team, and just avoid the Flunchaks again as well. So I go for a T-Ball here, hoping it would KO, but It still does quite a nice chunk to it, but it's not enough to finish Moltres off. He goes for final air slash, he takes my spirit down, and I go to Flygon now just to finish Moltres off with the Dragon Claw. So it was a pretty nice first game. There was a bit of bad play for him at the start, and because of that he wanted a rematch with slightly different, well, we changed our teams around, which we did do, but our teams more or less stayed quite the same. So he leaves the Moltres this time, and I go back to Lopunny lead. I just go for the fake out for the damage, which is nice. I can't remember exactly what I was doing in staying in here for, but he got the flinch, and I switch out now to Relicanth. So I know Relicanth could take Air Slash quite nicely, and I took it a lot better than I thought I would. So I go for the Rock Polish here, expect him to switch Fear and the Rock move. And so I've got a nice amount of speed on Relicanth now, and Espeon's came in. So I go for Head Smash and it missed, and Hidden Power here I just thought I'll be down, so I thought I'll be Hidden Power fighting, but it's a neutral Hidden Power, so either he thought it was Hidden Power fighting but it's wrong Hidden Power, or it's a completely different Hidden Power on purpose, I'm not sure. But yeah, I go for Waterfall that turn, and it's a 2-hit KO with that. Goes for Clam 9 for some reason, I'm not too sure why. But I go for Waterfall again and finish this game. So that's pretty nice. And get some more leftovers recovery. He brings in Ursaring now, and I go for the Head Smash, and luckily this time it actually hits. And it does a lot to this Ursaring. It almost 1-hit KOs there, and he goes for the Sword Stance. And I'm presuming here he probably was Quick Feet, as he probably Sword Stance try to predict to be faster, but in the end I was still faster than him. If I remember correctly, I mean he's corrected on this, that Quick Feet is only boosting at one stage while Rock Polish is boosting up 2 stages. So explain why I'm still faster. So I'll go for Earthquake here, as I didn't want to chance accuracy Head Slash being as missed once already. But Earthquake does a pathetic amount there, and he goes for Toxic. So I decided to go for Head Smash after this again, but it ends up missing. So yeah, here's a Head Smash, and misses. He goes for Surf, which is quite a nice amount of damage done there. And yeah, with the Toxic it's not looking too good for Relicanth. But yeah, I just stay in here, as I just thought I'll try to get this Head Smash damage off, as I know it'll do quite a decent amount to Blastoise. And it does, when it actually does hit. It only hit like half the time in this match, but I can't expect too much. So he finishes Relicanth off with Surf. I'll go Misprint now, and I expected him to switch to something that wasn't Moltres, so I'll get the Stealth Rock up. As he knew from the previous match I had T-Ball, and he knew I'll 2-hit KO the Moltres, but yeah, he didn't go for that. So he Fire Blast this time round. I don't think there was anything I wanted to switch to take it head on, so I just stayed in here fodder, paralysed so he get the T-Ball on again. This deja vu of the previous match, but this time he actually gets paralysed, which was quite lucky for me. And also, if he didn't get paralysed, there's also still a chance that Fire Blast would miss. So I go for the second T-Ball and finish Moltres off. That was pretty nice. So I think he goes to Umbreon now, and yeah, he goes to Umbreon. Nothing I could really do to Umbreon, so I switch out to Lopunny. He goes for Payback, and it does quite a decent amount to Lopunny there, and yeah, it puts him down to the red. So I just go for Switcheroo here, so I'm not too sure how problematic it will be to take this Umbreon down. It would be good to get rid of his leftovers and give it a burn. So he takes down Lopunny there, sadly, but got the burn off on him and rid of his leftovers. So I get Flygon now, just plant the Earthquake, see how much it does. Hopefully it'll do a decent amount, and it does. Puts him down about half, and he goes for a Curse now. So, but it's good to get a Spurn, as his attacks will do a bit less than usual. Even I think his own attack would probably pay back, seeing what I've seen of the set. So I go for Earthquake, it almost KOs. It would have KO'd if he didn't get that Curse up. He goes for Payback, it did 99 damage there, but the burn finished him off, which was pretty nice. So I'm getting that extra life orb damage. So Blastoise comes in now. I go for Earthquake just to try and get some more damage on it. I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking of bringing in after this, but thought I'd bring something else in after to finish it off. But to my surprise, I finished the last guys off. So Steelix comes in now. I'll just go for Earthquake. I wasn't sure how much I'll do, but I was pretty sure it'll finish me off with Gyro Ball or something. But the Earthquake does a bit over half to my surprise, and he goes for Stone Edge. I'm not sure if he went for Stone Edge expecting me to be a flying type, or Stone Edge's only move he has on this Steelix to hit Flygon with. I'm not really sure. But I finish him off with the second Earthquake there and survive on the 7 HP. So those are 2 good games there, Yondie. So yeah, thanks for watching, and rate, comment and subscribe.